Welcome ladies and gentlemen back to my channel with another video. I don't think many of you know, but my wife is an influencer on Instagram. She has a great account. She managed to rack up some sponsors on her end, and she actually asked one of them if they could provide me with a gift, and they did. It's ExtremeRate. They're really great to have gifted me this. It's a Dualshock 4 mod thingy to put extra controllers on the back. And I'm making this video especially to thank them, of course, but also just to get like a, not really a tutorial-ish, but a review-ish video. They're not paying me to do this, so I will put out my honest answers, of course. But I just wanted to make a video with me assembling it and then testing it out. They sent me a Dawn remap kit with 4 buttons. They also sent me a Dawn 2.0 which has 2 buttons, and then 2 flash stop triggers. I'm not really sure what that means, but we'll find out. Let's just jump into the building area and let's figure things out. So I will start with the Dawn 1 remap kit. See what this box has. First we have the case. I picked the teal and pink color scheme. We have the 4 buttons here. And then we have a spatula and a screwdriver. And then I think it's the actual mod kit. So as you can see, there are you have the like the K3 and then the ground. I mean, this is just for the buttons where they're attached to. And then we have the actual buttons. Oh, and screws. Okay, buttons and screws. And then we have this thing. It's to attach this to the Dualshock 4 print plate. And then we have the manual, so I can RTFM this. Okay. What do we have to do? Let's start with disassembling this. Okay, so this is the back plate that is stuck here to the print plate. So let's unattach that latch. Okay, so now here we have the controller, and then we have the battery that we can also take out. Okay, so I can see a screw here. Okay, so now there are 2 latches right there, and then the same there. So we'll have to push these, and then we can take the print out. And then we also have this here. We have to pull that out. As you can see, I'm not used to making these kind of videos because I do not have a great camera for this. I'm using my webcam. Now we take this part and we have to put this thing into that bracket here, or socket if you will. Okay, that's in there, nice and snug. And then I think we can proceed to the back end. So we'll need to take out all of the existing parts from your Dualshock 4 and put it in the new Dawn kit. Okay, so now comes the hard part, I think, is to get the buttons in there. And I don't think I can really show it that greatly on camera, so I might just have Eddie cut to the actual controller video. Eddie, here we go. Now building this was a bit daunting. Cut that out. First we need to assign buttons to this. To go into the remap mode, you actually have to hold R1 and R2 and then down and X. By pressing L1 and R1, pressing down and X at the same time, you'll see that the back button will light up in 5 seconds, like that. That's when you know you're in remap mode. And that's when you can hold any of these buttons alongside any of the face buttons or trigger buttons, any button that you want, together for 3 seconds, as they say, and then it will start flashing, and then you know that that button is mapped. So for instance, I want this button to be my X, so I hold this button and press X like that. And now I want this to be my circle, so I hold circle and this button, and it flashes. So if I want this to be my square and this to be my triangle. So now these four buttons are mapped. So to exit remap mode, you actually have to do the same as enter. You have to do L1 R1 down and X, and then you'll see the light turn off. So right now, as you can see, if I press this button, it goes back. If I press this button, it enters. So that's circle and that's X. And then I had assigned this to left and this to right. So if I go back, let's go to right, left, right, left. So that works. Now let's test this in-game. So as you know, if you want to change keyblades in Kingdom Hearts, then you press left and right. And normally you would like have to stop running and then press left or right. But now I can do like run and then press these buttons. Cheating! And then I can press these for attack, and I can jump and attack at the same time. I can't really show both, but oh, I'm liking this already. I'm really liking this. It brings joy to my life. Damn, it actually works real. The feedback is really good. I'm not sure if you can hear it click like this. Also, the button placement is really good. Like, if you hold your Dualshock like this, like I am right now, you can use your tops of your fingers to click, and like the middle of your fingers to click the other ones. Like you can do both. It's really nice. But I think that if you hold it differently, you might be able to like play it like this maybe. Not really sure. Maybe this is for accessibility as well. Like if you want to hold like this and not like this, your controllers. Maybe if you hold like this, you can also use your ring finger and your pinky. This is really weird to play. But the buttons are really accessible. I have to give them that. They have nice feedback. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this. Huh. I didn't know I would enjoy it this much though. I mean, it opens up so many possibilities because you can change these buttons on the fly. Like, if I didn't want this to be jump, maybe I want it to be guard. Well, I'm not sure if well, just say that I want this to be guard. So I just enter a map mode again. I just hold this. Then it goes into map mode. I hold this button and press square. Then it will flash. And then I can exit the map mode again. As you can see like that, it will turn off. And now if I press it, it will block. Insane! Right? I mean, that's so cool. I used to have like a Pro controller. It cost me like hundreds of bucks. It was so expensive. But this part from ExtremeRate, you've done a great job with this. I'm really glad that you've gifted me this, and I'm really glad I could have reviewed this and applied this to my Dualshock. But you've also sent me the Dawn 2.0, so let's just slap this bad boy on, and it will look a little something like this. See? It only has 2 buttons and 2 flash shot triggers. I don't exactly know what they mean, but when assembling this, it actually makes the triggers stop earlier. Like now I can do like a full trigger. When I push this up, it stops in the middle. So I think it's like a quick trigger for shooters. Like it stops right here. You don't have to push all through, but the button is still registered. So I think it's for quick triggering in shooters. So yeah, I think these triggers will really help in people that like shooters. I don't really play many shooters on console, so I can't really test it out at the moment. But I know that these buttons work. We tested at the dawn. They're exactly the same response, the same configure type. So yeah, that's the two controllers. Again, ExtremeRate, thank you for gifting these. It's really fun to apply these, and I think I will have fun playing with them. I'm gonna try with the trigger shots to see if I can maybe hook it up to a PC. I'll play with them for a couple of weeks and then maybe come with a proper review, because as you can see, my workbench, aka my desk, and webcam aren't exactly the perfect ways to convey a building tutorial, but I did the best with what I had. Again, thank you. This was Galaxy Brain Glitchy. Have a good one.